It's the time to get down.
What about what do you want? Because there's one way, there's a one way you do it.
No,
there's one way you do it when you like it, and there's a way you do it when you want them to like it.
Because if you
there's
do it,
another. There's best combined.
If you do it because you don't, there's two. There's like you said, there's two versions. If you do it just because to do it, he's gonna tell. So you have to
say,
embrace
that's a weak
it.
ass.
Yeah, you have to embrace it. If he wants it, you give it to him the way he wants it. Therefore, but it's reversed. If you want something, he has to give it the way you want it because you did it. If you give him a half job, then you can't complain.
No
if
half
he gives you a half job.
This is coming from the Canadian.
GNN, let me give you the response. GNN says that's not an answer.
It is an answer.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. If he wants it, you give it to him right.
All right.
Make sure he's happy.
Now, fellas.
To keep a man. That's how you keep it. He says oral sex to keep a man.
Every man's not like that, though.
Well, he's just representing.
We don't know about every man. Just 80, all the ones up on Northland. But men have their version of that kind of stuff too, Vic. I learned about it. I was watching that movie Hall Pass, and I learned something. Every now and then I learn something. And these guys had something. They called it fake chow. They said you got to when you get with some of these women, just give them some fake chow.
Fake chow?
Fake chow.
Okay.
What's that?
He says that's when you tickle their clit with your fingers and make smacking sounds at your mouth.
Oh, I'm not even going to comment.
They actually said that in the book.
I'm going to leave that.
It's called fake chow.
I'm going to leave that.
That way he was sitting there. They showed the guy. He was like, halfway. He was nodding off.
I have no comment. That's all.
Fake chow.
The men on Northland. Maybe that's why.
No, they said that's why the show is X-rated. This is what happens when nothing works. We have to. Okay, here's a video from a man on YouTube with 15,000 hits. I think this is working. Let's see if this works. And he's saying, "Don't get."
Hey, the big man's back. www.thekidfrombrooklyn.com. My friend's son's getting married. He met this woman on a computer. I mean, you gotta be out of your fucking mind to go on a fucking computer today to look for a fucking woman. You got fucking thousands of fucking women with fucking personal ads on a fucking computer. You think they give a fuck about you? They're looking for one thing, a guy with fucking cash. I mean, come on, give me a fucking break. You think they're looking for love? They're looking for that fucking cash. And let me tell you something, fellas. Once you get fucking married, whatever you do for a woman, it ain't fucking good enough. You buy them a house, they want a bigger house. You buy them a Mercedes-Benz, they want a fucking Rolls Royce. If you bought them a Rolls Royce, they want a fucking jet airplane. No matter what you do for a fucking woman, it ain't good enough. If you made $1 million a year, they want you to make $2 million a fucking year. If you screwed them twice a night, they want you to screw them 5 times a night. If you bought them to the best fucking restaurants and bought them the best fucking food, it ain't good enough. Nothing's good enough. So let me tell you, any young people out there that get fucking married today, go have your fucking head examined. You gotta be out of your fucking mind. You can't please any fucking woman.
Wow.
Anyway, think about it. This is the big man, the voice of the people. Stay single, you stupid bastard.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And I just found that video just while we were sitting here. I didn't even watch. I just searched it. It looked interesting. And
oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I think that. Wow. What do you say?
Well,
I think he used the F word so artfully.
He sounds jaded.
And such a handsome man to be,
very
feeling that
handsome
way.
Man. I need to get his address.
Oh my goodness. Well, Two Flows.
Obviously, you see, Turquoise. See, some people don't want to get married.
No.
I agree. I don't mind some people don't want to get married, but do they want relationships? I think the essence of the underlying basis of the question is, do people seem to, it's like you watch something or you get something, you have it, and then you want to throw it away and get something new. Nobody's in there for long commitments of anything.
Well, I tell you one thing. When you search it on YouTube, you get all these warning videos. I would play some other. I mean, like the first thing that comes up is warning the guys.
Say,
Warning: do not get married. And they look. There's different cultures. Like here's a guy. This video's got like 9,000 views. It's like 1 minute.
Well, here we have a warning to those single men that are thinking of getting married. Marriage is, some men believe, a situation where they will enjoy the time with their spouse. There's no such thing as enjoying in a marriage.
oh, this is bad.
In a marriage, the whole point is to savor the suffering. You feel the suffering. You savor it. And the level of suffering, which is daily and constant, gets to a level where you feel it and savor it exquisitely. It makes you aware
And
that
you
you're
notice he
alive.
doesn't have a wedding ring on.
In the same way that
This is a happy white
a
man.
patient that gangrene is
Very
eating
happy.
its
It
legs
shows you it's cross-cultural
also knows
marriage. I
he's
want you to
alive.
show you all of my
I like to
brothers.
say that
I'm gonna get some
marriage is
Asian brothers on that.
26 years of
See what they have to say.
Like 26 minutes
Oh my goodness.
underwater. The woman becomes irrational once a month. And on top of the fact that there is no sex in a marriage, because sex becomes an abuse situation where you can't get it because there's no reason to give it.
Wow.
Something a man wants and a woman doesn't want. And you talk to any 10 men, and the last time any of them got it was not to be talked about, just lied about. The woman once a month starts.
This is not good.
See what I'm trying to tell you? Let's see if we can find some Asian men.
Wait a minute.
I'm trying to find. I'm cross-cultural men because I remember I did it. My daddy said, talk to men of different ages, son. Different. I've met
Was
some
your dad
old
married?
3 times. 3 paid.
The last one.
He said, son,
Did the last one last?
isn't that like going to those meetings with the attorneys? When you realize you paying everybody in the goddamn room. Her attorney, your attorney, her. You sitting there, I'm saying, everybody in this goddamn room, I'm writing checks to. He said,
Mario,
it's chilling.
do me a favor and read the last comment in the chat room. Right above GNN. By Tuflo.
Tuflo said, I am saying every woman needs a vibrator.
Do you agree?
Well, they do.
Turquoise?
They do. I buy them.
Do you
When they
agree?
come in, it comes in your little pack.
Wait a minute. I want to hear Turquoise. That's your fan base saying, holla, is that true?
Just they need a vibrator.
See?
Wow.
See?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Silence is golden,
Yeah,
isn't it?
silence is golden.
So
I think it depends on the person.
Oh,
It
that's
depends
a-
on what the person's doing.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, I think everyone should have. I think every man should have a vibrator because
Every
when
man
you
should
need,
have a vibrator?
baby, that's backup. That's Plan D. Whip out that in the Duracells, toss it to you. I'm gone. Give me some sleep. And I know. Let me tell you something.
I
What
don't know about
do you
that
mean?
one.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Okay,
about
first
that.
of all, let me
Maybe
just show
'cause I'm
you.
young and young.
That's the ones who you need the vibrator.
Yeah, no, I don't know about that one. I don't agree with that.
We believe if you just hum during oral sex, it's kind of like a vibration
Hi
action.
everybody, this is Michelle Winters, and I'm gonna play for you a song called "The Vibrator
intro?
Song."
Oh, God.
Before you get crazy, let's just take a moment. I wrote this song because I was afraid of using my first and only vibrator.
That's scary.
My friends made me get it at Frederick's just for like a joke, and
I think buying them is scary.
I
When
had
they put
it
them all out on the counter
my
and
kitchen
shit.
table in the
It's
box,
kinda hard.
and I was reading the directions, and I thought, oh my god, this is a piece
Okay.
of plastic machinery that I have to shove up a certain place, and how intimidating is that? It's
You like the 2-headed ones?
So anyway, I wrote a song about it, and I hope you enjoy it. And
Yeah, I know her.
yeah, vibrator song.
That's Flo from Toronto.
Hey, Flo. Miss you.
Another one of those hot Canadians.
Oh, my goodness. Do we really need to listen to this whole song?
Come on, do that
That doesn't even, like, make me think of anything sexual at all.
This is not the kind of music you listen to when you have sex.
I think it's like R. Kelly, Jodeci.
we're gonna play it till you jump up and dance the go-go dance. Come on, dance, jump up. Come on, girl. Get jiggy with it.
Get jiggy with it. Oh my God.
Everybody, the vibrator song.
This song is best.
Michelle Winters, Sequasi. She said, okay, now, let's just do this. Let's look what happens when you search vibrator on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Because you brought this up, Vic.
I brought up the whole marriage situation. I didn't bring up vibrators and oral sex.
So marriages don't have vibrators in marriage.
I guess it depends on the marriage.
Well,
I haven't been married.
But okay, I got one for you.
Yes.
You said this. You said when we was talking about the reference.
They
to
got
sex.
all kind of vibrator stuff.
Would you say that that vibrators and oral sex are just as important as money making success in a relationship?
It depends on the person and where sex falls into their priority list.
That depends on their age, too.
I guess it depends on their age, too, but from
Oh, your age, it means a lot.
clients of different races,
Everything.
different cultures, different ages,
Right.
it just really depends on the person. Some people, I've had one client, she was in her 40s, and sex was really, really important to her. So, and she was in her 40s, so her husband had to make sure that he was up to par. So,
I'm sorry.
Okay, so the bottom line. So bottom line is this.
it's an individual need, and obviously that person's not going to fulfill 100%. A person should be able to fill at least 75 to 80% of whatever need you're at, whether it be sexual, emotional, whatever
Today,
else.
I asked Dan and Jennifer,
So-
your first time.
You know, as
with
long
that
as
new
you,
vibrator.
like Mario was
So
saying,
you got
being
this
open
cool
and
new
honest.
vibrator, but what
If
do
you
you
don't
do
like
with it?
giving oral sex
That's what we're
and
going
you
to
don't
talk
plan
about
on
today.
being better,
First of all, I just need to
getting
let you
better
know
at
that
it, then you
today's
should tell
episode
that
of
person in the
Advantage
beginning
is brought to you by
versus just stopping 5 years
AdamandEve.com.
later.
Now, if you haven't already done so, take advantage of our really cool
Is this
offer
about
code.
vibrators?
It's Dan Jen offer code. And
I
you'll
want
get
you to see that when you
50%
sell
on
people
any one
vibrators,
item,
it's
plus
important
free
to have the
shipping and a
proper
whole bunch of other
attire.
really cool stuff that I don't
The
want to
real-
take time to mention right now.
Yeah, because that
Maybe
shirt
naked
makes you
details.
think vibrator,
Absolutely.
doesn't it?
It's a good offer. You really should take
You
advantage of it.
know.
deal.
And that haircut.
Now, for
Nice.
6, it says here 6 smart rules for using your vibrator. That's awesome.
Six smart
Number one,
rules.
Never
Is that
insert
supposed
any
to be
vibrator to the point
her
that it
husband?
cannot be easily controlled and removed. Don't go losing that up there, okay? Number 2, always clean your vibrator after use. Sounds like a duh, but some people don't do it. You should
time.
clean it and sanitize it. Number 3, to make cleanup easier, you can place a condom over your vibrators before use.
Ain't that a
especially if you're going
bitch?
in
You
the
putting a
back. More on that
condom over
later.
your own damn vibrator.
Number 4, use only compatible water-based lubes on your vibrator.
Wow.
What?
Number
What?
5,
You remember the
this is a really
lubes? You
tough
remember
one.
your
Big one.
lubes?
Really tough one for people to remember. If it hurts,
Wow.
stop. Duh.
If-
Okay. Number 6.
If
Do
it
not use your
hurts.
vibrator on broken or irritated skin. This feels like such a duh, but seriously, guys. Okay.
Wow.
Guys.
Okay.
All
so
right, that's
those
enough.
are just the basics. We're going to go
Yeah.
into a little more detail.
All right, I just want to make sure, okay, that we had enough now.
Wow.
Okay. So, you feel comfortable now?
Do I feel comfortable?
I'm doing a search called oral sex and marriage.
See, because you brought
On
up
YouTube,
marriage.
because I'm trying to help y'all out.
It
Show
just
you how
depends on
YouTube
the
works.
person.
What do you endorse as the 3 most important things, ranking 1 to 3, for successful relationships, in whether it's marriage or otherwise?
Well, you're asking somebody who's never been married and hasn't had a relationship over 2.5 years, so I can't really give you that.
Just do the best you can.
I know what works for me, but I can't tell you what works for everybody else.
But you got this upcoming talk show that you're going to impart all your wisdom and opinions and guest
no, my
observations.
My
and I can't wait to
upcoming
see.
talk
it's about-
show more has to do with talking, getting Reggie's opinion on everything else, and just taking questions. I'm more of the host.
Oh,
know,
that's
they-
good. Well, look
Yeah.
at me. I tell you what, I got mesmerized by the search.